I'm Daz Exotic. We just started talking about my project on the late night tip, which is about it's like yeah, yeah. We talked about what it was about on the last time, but I felt like it tied into what you said about like no distractions and staying focused. And even like I heard a bar on a song that was like uh you know girls that used to like me can't even get a hold of me, and they were like talking about like how much clarity they had and how much strength they had in the space that they're in, and like protecting their energy in that way. And it's like, yeah, that's how you're supposed to be like focused on your wife and future instead of like the past or like fickle likes, because those little things can, like, even if they're sparks, like it's just this, it's temporary things. You know who's there for you in the long term. You know what's best for you in the long term, and not letting being in the present distract you from that, and not creating a path of destruction based off of your present decisions.
Definitely. I feel like I'm with that. Like I have my person and I know who my person is. And and I feel like I push it away because I'm even mentally thinking like, oh, I wonder if it's someone else or there's someone more out there. And then I realize the more that I think that, then he starts dating other people in the real world. But it's because I'm already thinking it or I'm looking or I have these conversations within myself like, oh, it's gonna be someone else and like he's gonna come or I already know who, rather
That
than
poor guy,
knowing.
I'm praying for this man. It sounds like you put him through a lot of bullshit.
Not just, I think we both do. But he's an outer reflection of me, right? So I guess maybe I did.
I mean, it's really tough, right? Because a lot of the similarities that you like in a person, right? And your camaraderie is to keep bad habits. I can keep my bad habits with this person. Fine. They're probably they be in their zone focus doing, it's great. They live in their own world. I live in my own world.
Hmm.
But eventually, like, you, especially if you're in the long term and then for forever, and made that wild commitment, you know, you have to be like, wait, how do we bring this closer together? And because eventually those two worlds that were separate, the messes roll over, and you have to face yourself and them.
Hmm.
But if they're the one, they'll be willing to um dig deeper. And there's a lot of rewards in that. A lot of people don't get to the rewards of that, you know.
Hmm.
But the growth from it is crazy, you know. I don't know.
Yeah. I made a comment about this about how if you choose a soulmate, that's like settling. Someone who is a part, someone who has that part or that loving God like entity, but it's not them because you're settling on just that aspect. And are you going to have your full happiness with this person? Are you really going to be fully fulfilled, or do you know that there is more out there? because that other person is out there.
I
But it's all
mean,
about facing you and sticking with it and you know
being committed, commitment.
exactly.
It's hard. It's funny because in ignorance, right? I kind of got married because I didn't feel like like not like it's like, oh, this is my friend, when like kind of neither of us really believed in commitment. So, but then I don't know, it's necessary. It's
Mhm.
necessary once you've made all these other things together, like you have to. And like you grow up and you realize that, yeah, these commitments are real. We have real things together. Like we got, like, you have to take it serious whether you want to or not, you know. And so I don't know, but like, and even I was left for the decisions that I talk about on the project. And uh I don't know, I still couldn't go a day without, you know, thinking of them, talking to, like whatever. Like I just couldn't imagine. And I don't know. I knew I had to grow up. So yeah, I don't know.
Time to
And
put your big boy pants on, huh?
you, yeah, like you have to. It's wild. It's tough. It's tough. But like it's rewarding once you do. You don't even think of it as like something for you at the time, but like the growth that you get to go through and the strength makes it worth it at the end. It's kind of like living in the dark until you turn the light on, but you never knew that the light was off. And then you turn on the light
Mm.
and you can see everything.
Mm.
Because a lot of decisions like that come from insecurities. You don't feel important enough to have hurt somebody's feelings. Like, you know, it's like, uh, what kind of impact can I have?
Mm-hmm.
And then you realize that, oh dang, this person's really hurt.
Mm-hmm.
So, and you just, I don't know, you go from there. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's a lot of it's just a lot of projection and how other people feel and being like programmed to not have other feelings and things like that. It's just a lot, and all of it is about learning about us and basically wiping yourself clean with all everything and you learning how to parent
Yeah.
yourself.
Well, I realized I had made up what love was in my head.
Hmm.
It was not based in reality, like completely of my own making. And I was like, whoa, let me reevaluate all this shit. There's a lot of old ideas I got to let go of,
Hmm.
you know?
Yeah, definitely. That sounds like the King of Cups. So if you wanna, I'll pull some cards for you because this is my specialty, my artwork
Yeah.
that I do besides candle making.
Yeah. 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 Uh, yeah. By the time this comes out, you would have already been on my show.
Yes.
But we're gonna this is my reading here, and people are gonna have to wait to see it.
Ah,
They're gonna have to
well,
wait to see it. But you'll
well,
be,
be able to check in and see if any of this changes because you got the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So at the moment, you're not thriving. and you're not gaining the pentacles. And so it's like the earthly materials, the gain, the rewards, where the Queen of Pentacles is the one that is the one that collects and receives and then and thrives and then gives back.
Do I look in a sunken place? I think that's wrong.
And it's because you're not taking action. So
I,
there
I'm
there's
I'm taking all kinds of action. That's interesting to hear. That's
it's
why.
it might be the queen part. So it might be your feminine energy that needs some upgrading.
Hmm. I don't know.
Ooh, yeah. So when you balance this queen, then your queen's gonna come upright. So you got to balance your feminine and masculine energy.
Really?
How's your feminine? So your dream world, your receiving. So it's more like that shadow work. So going into your shadow and finding that creativity and pulling it out into the light. Yeah, there's some resistance. There's a resistance to change and to going into this rebirth, and that's what's causing this disunion with your masculine and feminine.
Huh.
So it's like basically you have internal conflict and it's causing anxiety and you're like fluctuating. So you go times where you have anxiety when you're in your masculine and you're action taking, and then in your
Uh-huh.
feminine you get depressed and more gloomy.
Huh.
Yeah.
I guess. I mean, I don't really I don't know. I think I don't know. That's interesting. There's a lot to I'm
Yeah,
thinking
you're on this love journey too, this balance. Okay. So yeah, you got some stuck energy here. Ooh, so yeah, there's something, it's about taking a leap into the unknown with your pentacles. So this is like younger energy. So it's like something new and deciding to just go for it and taking your knowledge, whatever you have. It's like a risk or something. Not necessarily like a risk, but it's like to take that plunge into what you want to do, something new because you see it, you know what it is. You're seeing it through the keyhole. And I think that might be where that feminine energy is coming in because you see it, but you gotta like really live in it and feel it so
hmm.
that you know that it can come to you because it's back behind a lot of pain and anxiety. So maybe it's something that you wanted that's caused pain, something like that.
Hmm.
Oh yeah. So you're in a karmic situation with love and it's stuck between you having like a reckless feeling of childness. So either something that's traumatic from your childhood or maybe like it could be just childlike behavior that's not really matured, but it's stuck between that and happiness. So like I think it's like you were saying about your brain and like finding those little things of that spark. So that might have been something that has stuff to do with this and this karmic energy because you got the high priestess. So
How many how,
oh, 1 second. You left your keys. I'm recording. I'm recording. Sorry, my dad. So you got the high priestess. So to me, this is someone who goes into the darkness. And like I said, you're able to go in there and bring things out and come back out. So you have a power of your mind where you can go into different
I'm
timeline.
I'm just like I've never I don't know. I've never felt uncomfortable and I feel uncomfortable. Nah.
Why? Like bad uncomfortable?
How many cards are there left?
That's it. Why? Is it bad uncomfortable or good uncomfortable?
I don't know. It's just a lot to think about.
Is it all real? Is it too real for you? Is it
No, no,
you
I don't know. I don't know. It's all of a riddle, and anybody can apply any of that. I don't know. It's a riddle. So I don't know. I feel it and I don't feel it. like I feel like I'm right where I need to be right now. Maybe a little more balance. But I feel like, I don't know. I feel like I don't feel pain or anxiety really. Maybe.
is
I
did
don't
is
know.
it is something that you want? Was it something that gives you pain and anxiety? Not necessarily, it's like despair, something that came from that, but you might still hold on to that. That's what it brings
I
you.
be having too much to I guess I don't know. Maybe mm, I don't know. I'll think on it. Maybe I'm gonna think on it. I'll speak on it a little bit tomorrow when we talk about when it
Yeah,
comes out. But
you
yeah, and you'll do a reading on milk tomorrow, and so that'll be fun. And then I'll let them know that this comes out, and I'll talk a little bit about how I feel about how it went. I'll let them know to
so
look out for it. Are you still drawing cards?
yeah.
Don't draw cards. I thought you said that you drew all the cards.
I use you normally I use 5 different decks. I use 5 different decks.
Mm-hmm. Oh, so
Oh, check yourself out.
how long would the reading take tomorrow?
Um, I mean, I'll just pull whatever. It depends on how much he wants to get into. This is just I just pulled cards. It's just
Just a
your
quick, if
energy.
can it be like a 5 minute reading? Like, can it be
Yeah.
like a short reading form? Okay.
Yeah, but just something like this where I just pick a few cards and go from there.
But you're still picking cards. I thought you were
So
done.
I'm I had to dig in because I'm here to help. Okay, that's
No,
why.
everything is
And
fine.
you
I'm
seem
not.
you seem perplexed. So you know what? I'm gonna dig in just a little bit deeper.
No, I'm
And
good. I'm good. I'm good.
and and it is. It's look, I'm gonna show you how real it is because I had said something about you're not surrendering and you got surrender in reverse. So you're
I'm not
holding
resisting
yeah,
right now.
you're holding on to something and you
I'm
and what
not
you're
holding
dealing with.
on to anything.
Look, the cards don't lie. Self-control. So you're not controlling yourself for some reason.
I am. How am I not being controlled right
I don't
now?
know. You tell me. I'm just pulling the cards.
Yeah.
And then you got contractual agreements. And you know how you said like you we sign up for things, so there's something that you spiritually or even physically signed up for and you it's like an agreement that you bound yourself and I think that's the karmic and that's something that is holding you back.
Everything is amazing right now. I really can't
It
complain
has
right
something to
now.
do with finances.
I feel that.
Yeah, and then you got Ruby. So this is for wealth, wisdom, success, and love. And that's in your root. So for you, it's root chakra, and that's where your imbalance is coming in. You're not feeling secure in your root, and therefore your feminine isn't feeling safe to be the feminine and thrive, which is why your Queen of Pentacles is in reverse so you're not gaining, like there's something holding you back. There's so much more that you can be doing, but you're being held back. It's because you don't feel safe in the and secure in the world for whatever reason in the 3D world. Rather it's materialistic or it's a lack mindset or a scarcity mindset or a fear
I'm I
or
do so much. I be trying to do less. Okay. So as far as what
and
I'm not doing,
that
I
could
don't
be it.
I
It's
don't
like, less is more, where maybe you signed up for a lot of things, for too much things, and it's causing burdens, and it's wearing you down from doing
Luna.
your look.
this
I'm
this
that
is ridiculous,
this
Luna.
is what I'm
This
here
is
for.
lunacy.
I'm here to help guide you and to help you see the insight and the spiritual side, so that you can reach your full potential.
Okay, I'll take that. I'll take bruh. I'll take that. Okay. Okay. Uh, I guess. I mean, Luna, have I do I seem like I've spared a thing in the speech with you? Does it seem like I've held back this episode with you,
I mean, for your success, you're holding back from something.
Luna? That's that's wild to hear. I don't know what's going on. Why'd you put the deck away?
I finished the reading. I closed it out.
Oh, huh. Okay.
I think
Because of time.
some self reflection, and to see where the cards is going. Like I said, I just did
This
a
is
reading with
wild.
the
No.
energy. My readings are all here to help for self improvement, and so that you can get connected with your higher self.
Yeah.
Hmm.
It'll
So
be
is there any?
interesting.
Yeah, definitely.
It'll
I'm
be
so
interesting to
excited.
see what cards you pull for milk tomorrow.
Right? And see that correlation. Usually if you're good friends with someone, some of the cards they come out the same, because it's that energy field that you guys are
I
in,
mean,
and that's where you relate.
he lives in a whole different state.
Hmm.
He lives in Bloomington still. Where's Raymond? Okay. But yeah. Well, I think that will be a dope into part two.
Yeah. So is there any last minute remarks you like to leave with the viewers today?
Don't get your reading on her show. February 14th on the late night tip EP comes out. Let's Vibe TV, my podcast. We're thriving. Our vibes are high over there. Ay, ay, ay. If you miss her episode with us, go back and watch it. We'll probably have it on more in the future.
Yes. I will definitely
But
have
this
the
is
link in
wild.
the description.
But
Yeah,
this is
right.
wild. Don't get a reading.
Don't say don't. This is
Don't
how
get
my
a
mind.
reading.
That's like me saying, telling people, don't watch your show.
No, that's different. Enjoy the show.
The reading. That's what
She's
it's for. It's all
she's dope,
entertainment.
but the reading is terrifying and
That's just your
perplexing.
that's just your ego talking.
It's
That's
still
all.
perplexing. No, it's not my wait. Hold on. Look.
Your ego, look at resisting. You had resisting, and then you also had surrender and reverse. So yeah,
Nah.
exactly. Look
It's
at, you're
just
literally you're
look.
projecting out onto my
I'm not
show.
projecting out onto your
Yeah.
show. Look, I look. I'm having I'm having an experience on your show. Okay, I'm just experiencing here. Okay,
Experiencing life. This is
I'm
where
in
we
the.
move our
I,
timelines.
I was vulnerable. I've opened myself up to something new. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it is definitely an experience and it's fun. It's amazing. Can you imagine a full reading? I do like hour-long readings. I can tell you your whole life story
You
on the
could
spiritual side.
tell me. Tell no.
No,
That's
really, I
funny.
can't. I literally can. I can tell
Oh,
you
I'm sure.
with
I'm
certain
sure.
cards what
I'm
it is that you need to help, repair certain energy fields. And when
Mhm.
you begin to repair all of that, it's going to help you like be this vessel of greatness. Like think of like Goku, with all this power and you learn
Yo,
how to
I
master
like,
that power.
bro, people definitely follow, support, show up, like, and I definitely have been a vessel and have helped many people as creatives, uh and have just started, and even with that, growth will always be a thing. You know, so like you're talking about being Goku. I am Goku, and I've been going Super Saiyan, and I will continue to work hard and to make great content and to push myself to make even better content and to spread love and help others do the same in whatever their dream is, whether their dream is to pick up every damn penny. I might, if I see a penny, save every penny I see to give to them.
Yeah,
You feel me?
definitely.
I'm with everybody. You do readings, I open myself up to a reading,
Yes, thank you so
you
much.
know, for sure.
I
So
appreciate you being on our show, having 2 episodes here with us, being our guest.
wild. What the
Right?
Luna?
What you
What
ran?
you get me into? I can't
Did
believe
you
this.
exactly when you woke up? Did you think that you would have this experience?
And I
You
signed
forgot,
myself up for it. What the
right? And then
hell?
you forgot our recording too.
Yikes! Yikes! Yikes, Luna. I gotta hold on. I think we got. I'm gonna call Milk right now and tell him that he's getting a reading tomorrow on the show and see what he
Yes.
says. Let's see what he says right now. The Milkman. He's my other co-host. He's very hilarious. See if he picks up. His ass probably sleep. It's 9:30.
All right. Well, we have a few more
Oh,
minutes.
I
So,
I can't see the screen. So that's why I
oh,
can't I didn't know we were still live. I
yeah.
couldn't I
So,
had just messaged you like what happened because I can't see the screen anymore. Hold on. Oh,
no,
I
it's
found
okay.
it. I found it. You see me here looking confused and
I
you
know
weren't saying anything.
I was waiting for you to make the call now. I didn't know if you were texting him. But yeah, so if you would like to close out
I had text
and
you. Oh, I no, I just I didn't know. I thought I had left. I thought you had ended it. And so now
No,
I'm
yeah.
back and I know that I'm here. Okay. No, because I
Yeah.
was trying to figure out how to get back to it. And I was like, I don't see it anyway. Okay, so we're back. Yeah. He didn't pick up, but he'll he'll be happy to get his reading tomorrow. It'll make the episode definitely entertaining.
Yeah.
Um Also hilarious Photoshop segment we're gonna have tomorrow. We did some uh we got a picture posted on there, and so we took the best edits, the funniest comments and stuff like that, and we're gonna talk about it, talk about how I met you there. And then we play a little bit of music throughout the episode that we do. And then what else do we have set up? Oh, an on the street segment. I was out earlier asking people about their purses and how they felt
Mhm.
about purses.
Mhm.
Hil- Hilarity. It's funny. Uh and guys asking them, have they ever not dated a girl because of their purse? And getting their different
Mm.
reactions to that. So it's hilarious. I'm sure you'll have a lot of commentary and shit to say about that and your
Yes,
feelings on purses.
definitely.
We also have a great other female co-host that's gonna be on there. I see the time limit. I see the time limit. But and
Awesome.
I was just running through what will be happening on the episode, so you have a little heads up. And then we'll probably end it with your tarot reading.
All right. Sounds great.
Okay.
I'm looking forward to tomorrow. And if you want to leave any last minute remarks and remind everybody how they can find you.
Yo, get a tarot reading from Luna. They are absolutely amazing and wonderful. The best that you could ever get. You'll be happy, satisfied, and pleased.
Yes. Tell me I'm Luna. Get your reading.
Cleo don't got nothing on Luna. Uh, bye.
All right. Well, thank you so much for being a guest on our channel. I'm looking forward to going over to your side tomorrow. And yeah, so everybody